Hello, good morning, students. Today we discuss about the Java tokens. Okay, basically, first I want to introduce what do you mean by tokens and what are the concept of tokens in different types of programming language like C, C++, Java, .NET, etc. Okay. Now we discuss about the tokens. Basically, Java token is the smallest element of a program that is meaningful to the compiler. Okay, when you submit a Java program to the Java compiler, the compiler goes through the text and extracts individual tokens. Okay, basically, in a very simple language, we can say that tokens can be called as individual words or characters or numbers separated by white spaces or separators. Okay, basically, Java tokens can be categorized into the following types, basically six types: identifiers, keywords, literals, operators, separators, and comments. Okay, first of all, we discuss about the identifier. Okay, basically, as we know that identifier refer to the name of variable, function, arrays, etc. given by the programmer. A variable is a name that is the program associated with a storage location in a memory. Okay, and function and arrays would be also discussed in the uh, future. Okay, basically identifier is what? Basically it is the naming convention of the name of the variable, name of the function, and the name of the array. Okay, this is basically known as the identifier. As we already know about what are the naming convention of the identifier. Okay, we already study about in C on C++. Okay, now we move for the keywords. Okay, basically at the time of designing a programming language, some words are reserved to do some specific task. Okay, such words are known as keywords or reserved words. Basically, keywords is not a new for you also. Basically, we already discussed about the keywords. Okay, that in when we talk about the C, there are 32 keywords in C, and when we talk about the C++, there are 48 keywords in C++. And when we talk about the Java, okay, so basically there are 50 keywords available. Okay, keywords are also known as the reserved words. Okay, that means if this keyword performs some specific task. I want to introduce some keywords that will be in the Java. For example, instance of abstract, double, static, synchronized, transient, volatile, implements, import, inner. Okay, package, null, new, native. These are the keywords that are generally used in the Java. Okay, basically now we discuss about the literals. Okay, basically literals is also known as the constant. Okay, constant. A literal is a constant value written into a program instruction. A literal does not change its value during the execution of the program. Basically, there are four types of literals. Okay, now we discuss about the different types of literals. Okay, we can start here also. Basically, we discuss about the literals. Okay, basically literals are also known as constant. Okay, constant. Okay, basically there are four types of literals. Okay, four types of literals. Now we discuss one by one what are the different literals. Okay, first is the when we discuss about the first is the integer constant. Okay, integer constant. Okay, so we already know about the integer. Okay, basically integer is also a data type. We discuss in the next lecture what are the different data types. Okay, integer constant is what? Okay, basically integer constant is also known as the numeric constant. Okay, we can say that it is the numeric constant. Okay, we can say that numeric. Okay, because it represents the numerical value. Okay, integer literals. Okay, so basically a numeric constant consists, what are the different types of? It consists integer, now floating point, okay, octal literals, octal and hexadecimal literals. Okay, that means in the category of numerical, basically we can also categorize the numeric constant into the four parts: integer literals, floating point literals, octal and hexadecimal literals. Okay, now we discuss about one by one what is the integer literals, okay, and what is the floating point numbers, okay, and what is the hexadecimal literals. Okay, clear? Now we discuss about the integer literals. Integer literals. Okay, basically it is बोल सकते हैं these are whole numbers. Okay, whole numbers and do not have any fractional value. Okay, fractional or decimal part. Okay, so such type of literals is known as the, okay, now we can see the examples of different literals. Okay, suppose 3, okay, suppose minus 90, okay, plus 162. Okay, basically these are the integer literals. Okay, now we discuss about the floating point literals. Okay, what are the difference? What is the floating point literals? Okay, now for the example, basically suppose floating point literals. Okay, literals. What it is? Basically a floating point literal may be written in two forms. Okay, first is the fractional form and second is the exponent and mantissa forms. Okay, so basically suppose there are two forms, we can represent in two ways. Okay, what is the first is the fraction form, okay, and second is the exponent form. Okay, अगर सपोज के लिए फ्रैक्शन फॉर्म अगर आप देख रहे हैं तो आप बोल सकते हैं 12.5. ओके, दिस इज द फ्रैक्शन फॉर्म. व्हेन वी डिस्कस अबाउट द exponent form, that means we can write 5.834 e on 2. Okay, where e indicates 10, that means 5.834 into 10 to power 2. Okay, this is the floating point literals representation. One is the fraction form and second is the exponent form. Okay, now we discuss about the octal literals. Okay, octal literals is generally basically are integer numbers having digits 0 to 7. Okay, digits 7 and octal literal written by preceding the value with 0. Okay, it is written by preceding the value by value by 0. For example, we can say example is that suppose 0 3, okay, second may be 0 1 3, okay, third will be minus 0 1 2 7, okay. So this is the octal literals. What will be the value? That means ki it will be written preceding by the value 0, okay. So basically with 0, the value of 03 equal to what? 3 into 8 ka power 0, that means it will be equivalent to 3. 013 it will be equivalent to 3 into 8 ka power 0 into 1 into 8 ka power 1, and 8 or 3, that means ki 11, okay. So basically this is the octal literals, okay. Now we discuss about the hexadecimal literals. Hexadecimal literals, okay. It is written by preceding, it is also an integer, okay, but it will preceded by value by 0 and x, okay. That must be in the place of 0, when we write 0x, then it will be treated as a hexadecimal literals, okay. That means ki, as we know that what is the basically it consists what are the values? 0 to 9 and 8 to F, okay. For example, we can see basically we also see the practicals, okay, then we can easily understand. For example, the x 5 6, okay, next 0 x 1 3 5, okay, this is the hexadecimal, okay. This is the example of hexadecimal literals, okay. Now this is the numeric constant, okay, that means the numeric literals. Now we discuss in numeric constant, we already discussed about the different categories such that the integer, floating point, octal and hexadecimal literals. Basically integer, octal and hexadecimal literals are in the same category, only they are different by the representation, okay. First is the simply integer, this is the octal representation, and this is the hexadecimal representation. Octal representation, we basically it is written by preceding the value by 0, and in case of the hexadecimal literals, this is preceding the value by 0 and x, okay. Now we discuss about the character, okay, character literals, okay. Character literals. Character literals is what? Basically, character literal is either a single alphabet or a single digit or a single special symbol enclosed with a pair of a single quotation, okay. This is known as the character literal. That means the character literals may be a character, maybe a number, maybe a digit, or maybe any special symbol, okay. For example, we can say basically character literals we always include with a single quote, okay. Suppose this will be character, okay. uh, Suppose this sign will be also a character, okay. uh, Now suppose this number, it will be also a character literals, okay. Now we discuss about the boolean literals, okay. What is the boolean literals? Okay, character literals consist also a boolean literals and the string literals, okay. Basically boolean literals, basically boolean is the totally a new word for you, okay. Basically boolean data type is supported by the Java, not by the C++, okay. As we know that boolean means that it always returns true and false, okay. So basically, as we know that when we use the relational operator, okay, then suppose A greater than B, B greater than A, greater than B, such type of the condition, it always returns a Boolean value that it returns 0 and 1. Okay, 0 means it indicates false and 1 means it indicates true. Okay, so but in case of the Java programming language, Boolean is basically a data type. Okay, so Boolean, we can say that a Boolean literal can have a value of either either true, okay, or false. Okay, basically these two values consist by the Boolean literals. Okay, when we need to represent a condition or a state with only two possible values, a Boolean should be used. Okay, now we discuss the string literals. Okay, string literals. As we know that in C programming, on the basically string is a collection of characters. Okay, but in C++ and Java, string is also a data type of it. Okay, so basically a string is a sequence of alphanumeric characters enclosed in a double quotation marks. Okay, basically uh, in Java, a string class and a string buffer class. There are two classes for the string handling. One is the string class and second is the string buffer class. Okay, but when we discuss about the string literals, okay, so basically it is always be enclosed with the double quotes. Okay, and it consists a sequence of alphanumeric characters enclosed in a double quotation marks. For example, suppose the total marks. Okay, this is the will be a string literal. Next we can say suppose 34.7890, it will be also enclosed with double quote. It will be also treated as a string literal. Okay, basically unlike C or C++, string literals are not implemented as an array of characters, but they are implementing using the string class in Java. Okay, basically in C or C++, we do not directly use the string. We use by the implementation of the array of characters. But when you use the Java, basically it is the it consists a string class, and one of the more class is the string buffer class. Okay, so Java is very rich in string. Okay, now we discuss about the different literals or tokens, that is the operator. Okay, basically now we come to the exit. Now come to the PowerPoint. Okay. Now we discuss. We already discussed about the identifier, keywords, literals. Okay, so that is the constant. Now we discuss about the operators. Okay, basically an operator operates one or more variables and perform the action. It consists of words or symbols. For example, we can say that the arithmetic operators, relational operators, bitwise operators. There are different operators that will be supported by the Java. So we can say that basically operator is just like a symbol that is used to perform any specific tasks. Okay, basically the operators can be classified into different categories. Okay, first is the arithmetic operation. That operators will be generally used to perform different types of arithmetic operators, bitwise operators, relational operators, Boolean logical operators, and assignment operators. Okay, so basically there are different types of operator, and further will be discussed in the future classes. Okay, now we discuss about the separators. What is the separators? Basically separators are used to indicate to Java compiler the way the items are grouped in the program code. For example, different items in a list are separated by comma. Okay, the Java separators include not only commas but semicolon, colon, opening and closing braces. These are all are in the category of the separators. Okay, now we the last token is the comments. Okay, as we know that any programming language, comments are playing a very vital role. Okay, for the developers also. Okay, suppose we have to develop any new system or we have to modify any our program, and it will be suppose it will be modified by the another programmer. Okay, so basically this such type of comments provides a proper message. What are the different types of code, what are the logics behind it, it will be can be defined in the comments also. Okay, so basically a comments can be included in a program in three different ways in Java. Okay, comments are important because they help in understanding as well as documenting a program. Comments should be written so that as documenting a program, and comments should be written, logic of program can be easily explained to a reader of the program. Okay, basically we already discussed, basically there are three different way of writing comments of the. Okay, uh, first is the, now again I come to the what are the different types of comments. Okay, right. Okay, basically first comment is that, okay, basically all characters between this are ignored. Okay, this is the first, basically this is used for the comment. Okay, multiple line comments. Okay, next is the slash. Okay, all characters after the up to the end of the lines are ignored. Basically it is used for the single line comment. Okay, single line comment for this, multiple line comment for this. Okay, next is the, okay, it is same as this operator, this line of comment, except that comment can be used to create automatic documentation. Okay, so basically there are three ways to make any comments. Okay, the first type is used to write, this first type is used to write comments spanning multiple lines. Okay, you may type as many lines of comments as you wish between the characters. Okay, next is the, that next is the this. Okay, in the second type, all characters appearing after the double slash comment delimiter up to the end of the line are ignored by the compiler. Therefore, to write a single line comment, we can precede it with the double backslashes. Okay, so basically we can see that it is used for the multiple line comment. Okay, and this will be used for single line comment. Okay, now the third is the final comment type works in the same fashion as the multiple line comment, but with the additional benefit that it can be used with the Java automatic documentation tool, that is Java doc, to create automatic documentation from the source code. Okay, so basically these are the different types of comments. Okay, now we see about the suppose we write in a statement here, int I equal to 10. Okay, and it will be comma, now string str equal to suppose hello. Okay, now Here we discuss about the different types of token that are available in the two statements. Okay. First, int. Here int and string both are the keywords. Now we see int and string. Basically a string is a class, okay, and this class will be started with the capital letter, okay. Int and string are keywords, okay. Keywords. Here now I and str are identifiers. Identifiers. That means the naming convention, okay. And here equal to and here equal to is operator, okay. This is known as the assignment operator, okay. And n is the numeric literal, okay. Numeric literal means numeric constant, okay. And hello is what? It is a string literal, okay. So basically in above two lines of instruction, we discuss what are the keywords, what are the identifiers, what are the operators, what are the numeric literals, and what are the string literals, okay. So when we write any program, okay, we can easily see that what are the different types of tokens that will be used in the programming. Without using a token, we cannot write any program, okay. Now we discuss about the basically uh, constant like hexadecimal and octal, okay. Suppose we write a program, import Java. We already discussed about the programming structure, okay. Line dot asterisk, okay. Now class, suppose the class name is the test, okay. Basically this program is basically focused on representation of the octal and representation of the hexadecimal, okay. Suppose we write public static void main string marks, okay. Suppose int a equal to 0, 5. That means the compile treats the integer a as a octal, okay. This is the octal, okay. Now we write int b equal to 0 x 1 7, okay. So first is the octal literal or second is the hexadecimal literal, okay. Now execute the program, okay. Suppose we display both of the value by using system. System is the out dot println. We know that this is the statement that will be used for the display any comment, okay. Suppose we have to display the value of a, okay, a equal to, now we have to write plus a. This is the plus is the concate operator, okay. Now we have to display the b, system out dot println, okay. Now we have to display b plus b, okay. Now close and close. Now we save the program as a test.java, and now we compile and run it, okay. File, save. We already discussed that the name of the class, the file will be saved as the name of the class with the extension Java, test.java. Okay, now file, exit, save it now. Yes, test.java, replace existing file. Okay, okay, now compile java c test.java. Multiple line comment interface and that means key they are the okay. Now edit test.java. Oh, basically this is will be overwritten. Okay, open. No file कर देते हैं एक बार. Save as test1.java. Save test11.java class. Okay, name is the test11. Okay, suppose here we write public static void main string as. Okay, basically it is the array of the string as. It will be not necessary we use only args. We can mention any name. That should be a valid identifier. Okay, int a equal to 05. This is the octal. Int b 0x13. This is the hexadecimal. We have to display the value of this system.out.println. Okay, a equal to plus a. Okay, now system.out.println b equal to plus b. Okay, close file, save. Okay, now exit java c test11.java. Java test11. Okay, the value is the 5 and second is the 19. Okay, so basically here we int a equal to 05. 05 that means ki it is the octal value, and 5 into 8 ka power 0, that means 8 power 0 equal to 1 and 5 into 1 equal to 5. Okay, next is the 0x13. So basically 0x represents it is a hexadecimal representation. 13 that means ki 3 will be multiplied into 16 ka power 0 plus 1 into 16 ka power 1. So 1 into 16 ka power 1 it returns the value 16, and 3 into 16 ka power 0 that means 16 ka power 0 returns 1, and 3 into 1 equal to 1. So 16 plus 3 that means ki the final result of this is the 19. Okay, so basically this is the representation of the hexadecimal and octal. Okay, so basically now we conclude the session, and in this session we discuss about the different tokens like identifier, keyword, literals, operators, separators, comments, and also discuss about the in practical session we discuss about the what are the why how we can represent the octal and hexadecimal, and what types of value that will be produced by it. Okay, thank you.